Hello, everyone. It's truly a pleasure to have you here for another moment of reflection on Fragments of Stillness. In this space, the proposal is simple: to create pauses within the routine so we can think more deeply, calmly, and clearly. A reminder: we publish new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, always at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you appreciate this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join us for these moments. Today, we'll reflect on a value that seems increasingly rare these days: patience. We live in a time where everything is expected to be immediate. But is it possible that true wisdom lies precisely in the ability to wait? Now, I invite you to prepare yourself to listen to a story. A fable that will help us understand what it really means to cultivate patience. Once upon a time, in a distant village, there was a young man named Akira, known for his impatience and haste. He wanted to become the best archer in the village, but instead of practicing calmly, he shot arrows non-stop, hoping to improve just through repetition. One day, Akira heard that beyond the mountains, there lived an old master archer who could teach the true art of archery. Without thinking twice, he crossed rivers and forests, faced storms, until he stood before the master. The old archer, with a white beard and serene eyes, welcomed Akira with a discreet smile. "Master, please, teach me how to become the best. I want to learn quickly so I can return and show everyone." The master simply replied, "Pour water into this cup, but take your time." Akira, impatient, grabbed the jug and poured the water quickly. It overflowed, spilling onto the table and the floor. Then the master said, "The mind is like this cup. If you fill it too quickly, it overflows. If you have no patience, you will learn nothing beyond the obvious." At that moment, Akira understood. He stayed there, learning for weeks, months, practicing a single movement until it became part of him. When he returned to his village, he was not just the best archer, he was also the calmest and most respected. Akira, like so many of us, believed that important things could be acquired quickly, as if they were items taken from a store shelf. But the master didn't give him immediate techniques or ready-made answers. The teaching came from something simple: the cup of water. Here's the first point for us to reflect on more deeply. Patience is not just about waiting passively. It's about being present in the process, slowly absorbing what is essential without getting lost in excess. If you fill the cup of life too quickly, with information, decisions, desires, it overflows. And in the overflow, what truly matters gets lost. Notice as well that even as a great master, the old man did not rush Akira. He respected the young man's time, allowing him to discover the lessons for himself. That brings us to another point. It's not always possible to speed up the growth of the things that matter most. Just as one cannot rush the blooming of a tree, we cannot rush our inner development. There's also a subtle detail. Patience teaches us to respect the time of others. Each person has their own rhythm. Not everyone will learn, change, or improve at the same pace as us. And that often requires from us not just patience, but also generosity. In practice, life constantly challenges us to exercise patience. When waiting for an important response, when hoping a project will work out, but it has yet to take shape, when dealing with loved ones who are not ready to change, or when we simply need to accept that some things take time to settle. At its core, the value of patience lies in recognizing that not everything depends on us, and that there is beauty in allowing things to develop in their own time. In an age of instant answers, where everything seems to happen at the speed of a click, patience becomes almost a revolutionary virtue. So, reflect. Where is patience needed in your life today? How much have you allowed yourself to live the process without rushing, trusting that in the right time, things will fall into place? If this story and reflection spoke to you in some way, share in the comments what resonated with you the most. And remember, here on Fragments of Stillness, we publish new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, at 6 o'clock in the morning. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us for these calm, thoughtful moments. I'll see you in the next video. Until then.